Question number 23 on the reading portion of College Board's Test 4. The author's attitude towards farming is best described as one of. So farming is how do we create the farming, if we read line 9, in which simple genetic tweaks turn animals into living pharmaceutical factories. I mean, I think that this is a big deal because, and the author is certainly supportive of this, because we're talking about this amazing breakthrough with Atrin. We're able to create an anticoagulant that can save lives. And whereas this drug took a long time to make, it was expensive and there was far more demand than supply. Now we have almost unlimited demand. And for GTC liquid gold, it became the first transgenic marker, and we can make kilograms of this Atrin per animal. So I think this is I think the author is very supportive of this. You know, in a way, it's a very good step towards the future of medicine. So the author's attitude, right? We have to pick up, this is a little bit of a tone question. They don't like to ask that many tone questions on this test. They don't ever directly ask what the tone of the passage is, but you have to be able to sense sometimes, this is really like, they're asking the tone. How does the author feel about this particular field? It's best described as one of apprehension. Apprehension is almost like you're waiting for something to happen. You're kind of almost like, you're apprehensive, you're like nervous that something is about to occur. I don't think the author is apprehensive, like, I don't know what's going to happen, I don't know, this is very nervous, you know, I don't know what the future holds. Not apprehensive in that way. Ambivalence. Is the author ambivalent about this? Ambivalent means that you have contradictory feelings towards something. You know, maybe you have very strong positive and negative feelings, but it's contradictory nonetheless. Is this guy contradictory? Like, well, on one hand, you know, Atrin saves a lot of humans, but on the other hand, it kills millions of animals. Like, he's not saying that, but I'm saying that would be maybe an ambivalent feeling. That on one hand, it saves lives, but on the other hand, it does something horrible to someone else. He doesn't say that. It doesn't seem like there's any downside to this drug. The author's attitude toward farming is best described as one of appreciation. I like appreciation. He's appreciative of this. Like, this is good. I'm appreciative that this exists. I'm appreciative that this scientific field and inquiry was able to produce drugs that can save people's lives. I like that. What about D? Astonishment. Is he astonished? This is a good bad answer. A lot of you guys might pick that because you might be astonished. But realize, they're not asking you, how do you feel about this field of scientific study? You might be like, wow, I'm astonished. I never knew that you could make drugs from the milk of animals. That's not the question. The author's attitude. Is the author at any point astonished? Like, I just can't believe this is possible. This is blowing my mind. No, he never does that. When we have to take a look at the difference between these two, appreciation or astonishment, astonishment is much stronger of a word. And if we have a strong word, we have to have a very good reason that that strong feeling needs to be the answer. But in this case, the author's attitude is not astonishment. He's not like, I'm just flabbergasted, I can't even speak, that's how amazing this is. He's presenting it, or she, excuse me, is presenting it in a very matter-of-fact way. And it's appreciative, she's appreciative because it ultimately is helping people survive. So it's a good thing, but it's not an astonishing thing. Like, I can't, like I don't know, aliens exist, or we can clone humans. Like, that might be astonishment, you know, the first time people can figure this out. I think appreciation is more the tone that matches. And remember, don't answer this question based on what you think this is. Maybe you're astonished, but that's not what it's asking. How does the author feel? How does the author describe farming? She's appreciative. The answer in number 23 is going to be C.